If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com. You're going to click on FIFA 21 right here, choose your platform you're buying coins on, choose the amount of coins you'd like to purchase, click buy now, and then put in the discount code CHIEF for 6% off your order. Now let's go ahead and let's get right into this video. What's up guys, it's FIFA Chief here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be showing you the easiest way to make 50,000 coins every hour on FIFA 21. Now if you guys are enjoying the content or you are new around here, I ask that you do please hit that subscribe button. We're going to try to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of FIFA 21, so it would mean a lot if you did subscribe. And then make sure to check out all the links in the description, like Twitch for all my daily live streams, Discord for all sorts of trading advice and investments, and then all the other links down there as well. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's get right into this trading method. And if you guys would please drop a like on the video right now, it really does help me out a ton. So this truly is like the simplest way to make coins on FIFA 21 right now, and it works without fail. So what we're going to be looking at here is we're going to be looking at some gold common cards. So right now with these gold common cards, these guys are selling for basically 450 coins a piece. And you can see these are all selling here because when I try to add something to my transfer targets, basically it just says, sorry, this listing has expired, which means that someone has bought that card. So basically all these gold commons, as you can see, will sell for 450 coins. Now, the easiest way to go about this method is you're just going to set your max bid price to 350. So this is the first way to do it. There's some more tips we can look at to make this even easier, but we're going to start with this. So you set your max bid price to 350, and basically you just go through and you bid on every single card for 350 coins. Okay. No problem there. So only bid on these for 350. Even if you can bid 300, bid 350 because chances are someone is going to outbid you and just bid 350 on these cards. So the idea with this is go through, mass bid the same price on every single card here. And I quickly just want to show you how many cards we're able to pick up like this. And then we'll get into some tips to get you even more cards and just make this method more efficient. But let's say we've been bidding here for what, about 30 seconds. And if we go through, and I picked up like 5 cards before the video, but as you can see, there's a couple cards getting bid on for 400 there. But in general, we're basically winning every single card here. Again, some of these you'll get outbid on, but almost everything you'll just win right away. So as you can see, I've won about 10 cards here already. And basically, when you're selling at 450 coins, you're only going to lose 23 coins on tax. So if you win these for 350 and sell for 450, you're still making 77 coins after tax on every single card. So if you were to, on every single card here, I'm making 77 coins. So like the coins here are just through the roof. So you're making 770 coins for every 10 cards you get. And if you're able to get 10 cards every like 30 seconds, and then you're making 770 every 30 seconds. So you're making about 1.5K every single minute with this method. And just to be conservative, you could just say you're making 1,000 coins every minute because maybe you spend time listing these cards up, you don't win as many as you thought, or things like that. So with this method, I think it's very comfortable if you just stick with it and do it nonstop. I think it's very safe to say that you could easily make 50K in an hour with this, and in general, just 1K every minute. Now, what we can do as well here is there's a couple different tips we can use to potentially get more cards. So this first one, again, you're just going to go quality gold common, max price 350. And what you could do to make this fairly easy is what you're going to do is you're just going to flip ahead a bunch of pages here, a bunch of pages. And what this is going to do for you is you're just going to keep going until you get to a point where you're finding cards where nobody is bidding on them. And basically this just gives you the opportunity to bid on a bunch of cards without having a bunch of people also bidding on the same ones. So you just flip ahead a bunch of pages here until you're able to find an area like that. So that's what we're looking for here. And basically I'll start here. This just, like I said, gives you the opportunity to have a bunch of cards to bid on without having to worry about other people, basically. And even here, I should have flipped ahead even more pages because you can see there's tons and tons of people bidding on these. What would work well is if you get to around a minute time remaining, so a minute until they expire, that is when you'll really have no problem bidding on these cards. But because as you can see, there's still people bidding on the cards I'm trying to pick up here. So it's important to flip ahead a bunch of pages because that just gives you the opportunity to basically bid on every card and not have people sitting there bidding on the same thing as you. So I'm up to about 40 seconds here. This should be a decent area to go about this, and it looks like it could be. But as these cards get closer to expiring, that's when you'll have to flip ahead even more pages to just get ahead of the curve, because a lot of people are just going to be bidding when these guys are down to the last couple of seconds or so. But if you get up into this range where people aren't really ahead of this many pages, then you're going to be able to bid on a lot of these cards and make some easy coins like this. Now, we're going to get into another tip here. Oh, I accidentally bid 400 on him. That's fine. We'll still make profit, just not as much. Now, another point that you can get to with this to potentially win more cards is you want to avoid bidding on cards where there's going to be lazy buyers. And lazy buyers are basically people that they won't search for the cheapest price of a card. They'll just see a card that looks relatively close and just buy it. So they'll flick through, they'll see this card for 600 and they'll just purchase it, when in reality, they could probably get it for 450. So what we want to do is we want to avoid bidding on these cards and wasting time on these cards that lazy buyers are most likely going to purchase. So what you do is you set your max bid price to 350, and then you set your minimum buy now to something like 700. So basically this only gives you cards with a higher buy now, so you kind of avoid those cards that lazy buyers are going to purchase. And it also makes it easier to kind of flip ahead in the pages. As you can see, I'm already at like 42 seconds until these cards expire. So this makes that easier as well. You don't have as many cards to flip through. So that's kind of a way to go about this method as well. And it just helps you in general pick up more cards and not waste your time bidding on cards that people have already bid on, or that people are basically going to just buy for, these lazy buyers are going to pick up for dumb prices. So you're not wasting time and you're still winning as many cards as possible with this method. So that's kind of a couple different ways to go about this that's really going to help you in terms of just being efficient with this method, because this method, as you can see, it is just a very dumbed down method. It's very simple. You're just bidding one price on everything and selling everything for one price. And it's all about just like being efficient and doing things as quickly as possible, because it does just come down to how quickly can you do this, how many cards can you get into your club, and how many cards can you get out of your club. And that's really just going to dictate how many coins you make. Basically, there really isn't much else to it. That's basically it with this. So you're just going to go through and you can see, I mean, I'm in a position now where a lot of these cards I'm bidding on, it's really just me getting these, which is fantastic. And once it gets down to, you can see these are all expiring in the next 4 or 5 seconds. That's when I would flip ahead 5 pages or so, and then I'd start bidding again. So it's a very simple method, not much to think about here for you guys. It's just going to be nonstop coins for you. So if you're looking to make coins, this is going to be your easiest way to do it. This is the easiest way right here to make coins on FIFA 21. And if you truly wanted to, you're definitely going to win some cards that go for more than 450. But so you could check prices and try to sell these guys for more. But I really think the best move is to just buy all at one price, sell all at one price, just because, like I said, you're getting as many cards in and as many cards out as you can. And I think that's the best way to make coins with this, is just doing this in as large of quantities as you can. I don't think it's worth spending the time checking prices and things like that when you could just be spending time winning more cards and listing more of these up. And again, I'm guessing these are selling relatively quickly. It looks like they were taking about 1 minute to 2 minutes to sell on the market. And it does depend on the card, the league, the nation, things like that. So we're going to go ahead and get these all listed up. And then I just want to take a look at the transfer list and just kind of see how many of these cards have sold and just show you how many coins we've made in that short amount of time right here in this video. So that's everything listed up. And wow, we've got more cards that we've won here. Quite a few actually. So we'll get these listed up as well. And the coins aren't really going down too much. So you can see, even though we're winning a bunch of cards, you can see they are selling relatively quickly, which is nice because you're able to do this even if you're on a low coin balance, because you're getting the coins back relatively quickly. It's not going to take cards a long time to sell, which is a worry that people have with a lot of methods when you're on a low budget, because you want to be able to do as much trading as possible. But if things take a while to sell, you might have all your coins dumped into something. But if we take a look here, so we've had 17 items sell and we've got 23 selling still. So that means in this video, basically we've gotten 40 cards. And if we were to make, what was it? 77 coins on 40 cards. I mean, that math is just a bit much for me in the head. 77 coins on 40 cards. I mean, that is just such easy coins. That's 3K right there, just from me like casually going through and just bidding on these cards. So I've made 3,000 coins just in this short amount of time alone. And if you are just doing this nonstop, the coins are just going to be piling up in your club. But guys, that's it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.